Hi Roadrunners, friends and family. This is President Janine Davidson. At MSU Denver, we understand that while plans change, our mission doesn't. Providing value without compromise is at our core, and we are always working to reimagine possible. Today, we are honoring the hard work and commitment of our 2020 Roadrunner graduates. I am so excited this day is finally here. Over the last 9 months, the value of flexibility has increased exponentially. Our students were tested by unprecedented circumstances, and they rose to those challenges because that is what Roadrunners do. Our graduates are on the front lines as healthcare workers, advocating for and helping the less fortunate as social workers, and teaching the next generation of leaders through a once-in-a-generation pandemic. The students and graduates of MSU Denver are relentless and resilient. Congratulations to the classes of 2020. We honor your diversity, are inspired by your tenacity and dedication, and also applaud the strength and love of the people who have supported you along the way. Welcome to your virtual commencement experience. Let's get rowdy.
Hello, I'm State Representative Tom Sullivan, House District 37 in Centennial, Colorado. As a former Roadrunner and a graduate of the Metro State, I want to congratulate all of you for your hard work and your graduation today. Keep going and good luck.
I'm so happy to congratulate all the 2020 graduates from MSU Denver. It was, when I graduated, it was the start of all kinds of good things for me, and I wish you the same. 2020 has sure been a weird year, but this is something to celebrate. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Hello, Metro State University graduates. This is Shane Portfolio, a fellow alum, and somebody who's incredibly proud to be a Roadrunner. I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for all your efforts, congratulate each of you. I know it's difficult times, but we're in this together. Congratulations, go Roadrunners.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Jamie Hurst, and I'm the Executive Director of the Alumni Association, and today it is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you to the MSU Denver Alumni Association. You're joining 100,000 fellow Roadrunner alumni in this wonderful community that we've built, all because you chose to come to MSU Denver. You worked your butts off, and now you're graduating. And so we're very, very excited to welcome you to this family, this Roadrunner family that is just the beginning of our relationship with you. I know for many of you it feels like the hard work is behind you and you did your work, you're graduating, and that's it. But I'm here to tell you that the Alumni Association is very, very adamant about making today the start of the rest of the relationship you'll have with MSU Denver. As I mentioned, we have 100,000 Roadrunner graduates that have done and experienced many of the same things you have. And that community is huge. It's mostly in Denver, and it's definitely in the state of Colorado. And so you'll hear us say it a lot through the course of your time as an alum, but we run this city because literally we've got 65,000 alumni, just like you, 25 miles from campus. So my encouragement today is that we're adding more and more of you to that Roadrunner army, and that truly we are going to be running the city. This is one of my most exciting days. I think it is for everybody, our faculty, our staff, and our president, Dr. Davidson, says it often. Because today is the day we celebrate all of your hard work and who you've become and what you will become. Because as I mentioned, this is just the start of your future.
Hello there, Alex Friedman here, wishing all of our Roadrunner graduates a big congratulations from all of us at Auraria Library. We know the race to the finish was tough, but you made it, and that's something to be proud of. And as an alumni, remember you have access to many of our library resources, so we'd love to have you back. But in the meantime, congratulations, go Roadrunners.
On behalf of the Access Center, we'd all like to wish you
Congratulations.
congratulations, everybody.
Hello, my name is Ellie, and I'm a student employee on the Industry Partnership Events team within the C2 Hub. I just want to say congratulations on graduating. What a huge accomplishment. The events team just wants you to know that we're still here to support you after graduation with connections to industry and jobs. We have multiple virtual employer recruiting events in the spring, so be on the lookout for the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Career Fair on March 4th, the Behavioral Health Connections event on March 16th, the Spring Job Fair on April 20th, and we will also hold our Now Hiring Employer Information sessions throughout the semester as well. You can find out more information on all these events as well as job postings in our MSU Denver Career Link database, which you can access through the Student Hub. Congratulations, class of 2020.
My name is Bessie Nolan, and I'm a career specialist and CLAS liaison for the C2 Hub. I'm so excited for you, and I want to welcome you. You're now alumni.
Hello, my name is Todd Thurman. I'm the new athletic director here at MSU Denver. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. From athletics to the arts, our Roadrunners have been resilient through the COVID-19 pandemic. In the athletics department, our administration, coaching staff, and athletes have been doing everything in their power to get our programs on the right track to get out there and compete. Although the virus has forced us to cancel a number of games and practices, our student athletes have kept active in our community. They have put in more than 1,200 hours of community service since the start of the year. And through their efforts, the Denver metro area has seen an economic impact of just over $17,000 worth of aid. From food for thought to the Denver Public Library Reading Program, where our athletes are reading to the elementary school children, and the Gold Crown Foundation, our Roadrunners know the importance of wrapping our arms around the community and doing what we can to help.
Athletics is not alone in the fight against COVID-19. MSU Denver's arts programs are also adapting to a current way of life. Hi, my name is Peter Schimpf, the chair of the Department of Music. During a typical year, the departments of music, theater, and dance produce nearly 200 events, including student performances and guest artists. But the pandemic has curtailed all live performances, and we've had to find creative ways to adapt and keep our programs active and vibrant, and to keep our students engaged in the development of their craft. Our bands, gamelan, and choral ensembles rehearsed outside for the first 8 weeks of the semester, and along with our jazz, orchestra, chamber, and opera ensembles, produced recorded performances to be viewed online on our department YouTube channel. In place of our usual Visiting Artist series, the music department produced the Music, Race, and Social Justice Virtual Visiting Artist series, with support from the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. This series featured 5 virtual events from performing artists who specifically confront issues of race and social justice in their music and careers. And it's not just the athletics, theater, or music departments. We're all feeling the effects of this virus. But by working together and abiding by all protocols, we will get through this. The seasons are still changing here at MSU Denver, but we are reimagining what's possible, and we're determined to return to representing MSU Denver as champions. Once again, congratulations on this major milestone. You did it. Never forget, once a Roadrunner, always a Roadrunner. You're a Roadrunner for life. Now let's get rowdy.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Emily Garnett. I'm one of the Board of Trustee members, and I just wanted to express on behalf of the entire board how thrilled we are for you. Congratulations, you did it. It was a heck of a year. You stuck with it, and you've made us all so, so proud. So congratulations from all of us.
MSU, congratulations. Class of 2020. You guys are relentless. You have persevered through one of the hardest moments in our world's history. And you did it with grace, you did it with dignity, and you did it with so much courage. I want to tell you right now that your best days are ahead. Do not be discouraged with everything that's going on. I'm telling you right now, there are opportunity lies for you, especially in the city of Denver. We're so proud of you. We love you. We're here for you. Reach out. But we just want to congratulate you today. Have a great day.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Michelle Barnes, and I run the Colorado Department of Human Services. And we would love to have more MSU alumni working for the state. So consider that as you look at your career plans, because we love MSU graduates.
This is for the road runners who hit a speed bump, tripped, but never fell. For the Zoom call karaoke singers and the furloughed bartenders who once called them friends. For the baby's first steps that pitter-patter via messenger chat and grandma's hugs that almost warm us through Google Duo. Cancel the distance, even from afar. Even as the space between us yearns to be placed in lockdown between the palms of a handshake again. Is your heart a once thriving restaurant trying to cook up memories of your last happy hour? And cancel the distance. You're not alone. Because even introverts dream of crowded concerts these days, reminiscing of being alone in a sea of strangers. The kinetic rush of an accidental bumping of shoulders and the polite apology from an unmasked smile. Do you remember those? Do you remember kindness beaming like sunshine from an unfamiliar face, like deja vu from a friend you haven't met yet? Crowded theater premieres where Kevin Hart jokes unite us all in side-splitting laughter. And cancel the distance. If you miss any part of the world before, then cherish it when it comes back, because it's coming back. A little battered and bruised, but ready to be loved like you missed it. No lockdown can take away your effort to graduate. And just because the ceremony went virtual, that effort is yours. You earned it. Every late night study session, every personal growth lesson is yours to keep forever. Cancel those tears and count your blessings. The grounded eagle never loses its flight feathers. The pilot's training never fades because of rough weather. Embrace the challenge, making friends with every day we have these trials. We may postpone the celebration, but delay is not denial. I see you skywalking like the Jedi you are. The Force is with you. Take the stage. Next stop, the stars. It's 2020, and pretty soon you'll get to say that you survived it. History books will talk about it, but you were there. They can't deny it. Pandemic or not, we made it, and it's cause for a celebration. The only thing getting canceled is the distance. Signed, the new greatest generation.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Metropolitan State University of Denver Fall 2020 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Rebecca Reed, Staff Senate President. I call this commencement ceremony to order for the purpose of conferring degrees on the Fall 2020 graduating classes from the College of Letters, Arts and Sciences, School of Education, College of Business, College of Professional Studies, and School of Hospitality of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and other worthy purposes. We are gathered virtually today to rejoice in the accomplishments of the assembled graduates and to celebrate with them the completion of their education. I am sure you will join with me in wishing them success and happiness in all their future endeavors.
Hello, I'm Dr. Katia Campbell, Associate Professor of Communication Studies and Faculty Senate President. Thank you so much for tuning in to our commencement ceremony today. Thank you to Theo Wilson for his original spoken word and Boulder Brass for their musical accompaniment. It's an honor to celebrate our graduates, especially as a faculty member who has seen their hard work up close. I know that along with all of the friends, family, and members of the MSU Denver community who are watching, our faculty is cheering you on. We are quite proud of our outstanding faculty and staff, and I'd like to acknowledge their guidance and support of our students, as well as the effort that went into planning commencement this year. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Janine Davidson, President of Metropolitan State University of Denver.
Thank you very much, Dr. Campbell. Now let me be the first among you to say congratulations to MSU Denver's class of Fall 2020. This is my favorite day of the year because I get to celebrate you and your hard work. Congratulations to all the parents, spouses, children, mentors, and friends who are supporting you today as they have throughout your educational journey. Y gracias a nuestras familias latinas que están apoyando a los estudiantes que están graduándose hoy. Estoy muy emocionada en celebrar con todos ustedes. It's been a tradition of mine that I take a selfie at each commencement, but today I am relying on you all to share your photos on social media using hashtag MSUDenverGrad. I can't wait to see how you are celebrating. I know that you're graduating during unprecedented times. Your resilience this year has been inspiring, and I hope you are as proud of yourselves as I am of you. You had a dream, and you made that dream possible. Whether it took you 4 years or 14 years, whether you're a first-generation college student or whether you walked a straight line from high school graduation to college or wanted to change direction in your career, you're now joining the ranks of our alumni community, and I am truly honored to be witness to all you have accomplished. I'd like to ask you to pause for just a second and focus on the feeling you have in this moment. You have earned that feeling. You've made what at times might have seemed impossible, possible. And you don't want to forget that feeling of pride that you rightfully earned. Now, let's talk a little bit about your class, the class of Fall 2020. It is an impressive group. Some took a zigzagging road to get to college with stops at other schools or in other careers. Some were homeless as they went to school. Some struggled with personal hardships. Most worked their way through college. But all of you are very smart. And I know this because you chose MSU Denver, the best value in higher education in Colorado, if not the entire country. So no matter your road, every one of you has earned your spot in this class today. In all, 1,578 of you are eligible to receive your degree today. And that is 1,499 undergraduates, 79 graduate students who decided it was possible to make a change and to get that college degree, to advance in their lives and in their careers. And of those, 641 are students of color, 98 are veterans, 807 of our bachelor's graduates will be the first in their families to graduate from college, and that's over 50%. Our youngest graduate today is 19, and our oldest is 69. And that's the beauty of MSU Denver. We know that anything is possible if everyone is included. We don't judge people for who they have been, we see them for who they can become. And you have become something special, Roadrunner alumni. In fact, this fall semester, we have reached an exciting milestone, more than 100,000 total graduates in our 55 years as an institution. Our 100,000th graduate is Brandon Ingersoll, a communication studies major with a concentration in rhetoric, ethics, and social justice. Brandon recently presented one of his essays on a panel for the top papers in communication ethics during the National Communication Association's annual convention. He was one of the 2 best undergraduate submissions in the Communication Ethics Division, a very prestigious honor. Congratulations, Brandon. Thank you for being a shining example of a Roadrunner. MSU Denver graduates are just extraordinary people who are bettering our communities, powering Colorado's industries and economy, and painting the town of Denver Roadrunner red. They are nurses working on the front line of the pandemic, engineers building satellites, scientists working to cure cancer, journalists winning awards for their storytelling, writers nominated for the nation's top literary awards, pioneering cybersecurity professionals, and so many others who are at the top of their fields. They're establishing neighborhood schools for our children and organizing to address systemic racial and social justice issues. They're reimagining what is possible in their own lives and in our communities. Roadrunners succeed in every field because they are tenacious, well-prepared, global-minded, entrepreneurial, and committed to working toward a better future. They're well-rounded critical thinkers who are ready to impact their professional field from day one. And those aren't my ideas. That is what local leaders, business professionals, and other community members tell me when they say they prefer to hire our graduates over their peers. Yes, you heard that right. They prefer to hire our people, you. Let me close by saying one last thing. Every one of you has a story to tell about how you got here and where you are going. I've had the privilege of meeting some of you throughout your time at MSU Denver. I've been lucky enough to hear some of your stories too, and I have been moved again and again by your commitment to your education and your perseverance in the face of adversity, especially in a year like this one. We've tried to do everything we can to set you up for success, to quell those pesky little voices that say you cannot succeed, to stamp out those doubts, to knock down those barriers for you and other students, so many of whom have been told they can't for whatever reason. Ultimately, you got yourself across that finish line, and I know you will use that determination to go on to great things. So thank you for choosing MSU Denver to be where you reimagined your possible. And thank you in advance for making the world a better place to live in. You are an MSU Denver graduate. Say it with pride. Show the world what is possible with an MSU Denver education. Congratulations, class of fall 2020. And now I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Will Simpkins, Vice President for Student Affairs.
Thank you, Dr. Davidson, and thank you to everyone tuning in from home. On behalf of all of us in Student Affairs, from enrollment management to student engagement and wellness to the Classroom to Career Hub, I want to say we are so proud of our Roadrunner graduates and congratulate them on their achievements. Since many of you arrived at MSU Denver, we became a Hispanic-serving institution, with almost 30% of our students being Latinx identified. Some of you participated in phenomenal internship programs, like the fabulous co-op program with Lockheed Martin. Others of you engaged in research with a faculty mentor, even publishing your own studies. Whatever you accomplished during your years at MSU Denver, you should know that once a Roadrunner, always a Roadrunner. In fact, some members of the Office of Alumni Relations staff are hosting a virtual Zoom watch party to cheer on our Roadrunners. Let's check in with Nicole Thomas, one of our staff in the office, who's graduating this year. Nicole, congratulations. How's it going today?
I'm so excited to join all my fellow grads and see them in the chat. And I want to give a special shout out to the Sport Management Department for putting up with me all these years.
Woo! Woo! Go grads! Yeah! Yeah, Roadrunners! Woo! Go Roadrunners! Go grads! Yay! Go Roadrunners! Yay!
Woo! 3 of MSU Denver's core values are excellence, access, and diversity, and we are committed to fostering an anti-racism and inclusive environment. This is evidenced by our efforts to embed systemic practices to achieve high-quality, culturally sensitive education and reflected by our leadership, faculty, staff, and students. We are inspired by the students we serve, many of whom are low-income or first-generation. MSU Denver attracts, develops, credentials, and graduates tenacious students who realize their goals and craft their futures. Today's graduates are a shining example of what happens when you provide a space to reimagine what's possible in education, in careers, and in people's lives. We have excellent faculty members who support and guide our students, as well as excellent trustees who are committed to our role and values. We work together to advance the university's mission and facilitate change when needed. I'd like to introduce Barbara Grogan, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and Vice Chair Russell Knowles.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, we send our most heartfelt congratulations to the 2020 graduating classes of Metro State University of Denver. We are so proud to serve on the board, and it's in large part because we have such incredible students, you all. The crowning achievement of graduating and the pride and excitement it makes commencement such a happy day that I look forward to each semester. Actually, it's my favorite day. The excellence of our students continually motivates us to do everything possible to provide the support that you need. I know that our faculty, our staff, our leadership team are some of the finest people that I've ever known or worked with, and they feel the same way. They could pick anywhere they want to work, to teach, and they choose MSU because of the students that we serve, because of you. We also take seriously the importance of ensuring an equitable and an inclusive environment for all Roadrunners. And I would like to reiterate the board's absolute commitment to effecting systemic change. Congratulations. Russell?
MSU Denver has a welcoming nature for those who have historically been disenfranchised in these spaces. There's a welcome mat that's sort of rolled out for folks, and there's a language the university is comfortable speaking that really engages with people. As Dr. Campbell mentioned, our students come from all walks of life, and when I myself was a student some 35 plus years ago, I'd be sitting next to someone who just got out of high school or a person who was in their third career choice in their 50s or 60s. MSU Denver has a legacy of standing up for equity and equality as demonstrated by its support for DACA and Dreamer students. The board also recently established a sustained racial justice committee. We want to build on these values and continue to break down barriers. Because we respect everyone, communicate effectively, embrace dialogue, cultivate trust, and respect governance structures, we are able to consistently make decisions with a students first mentality. It is truly a privilege to contribute to the university's mission and watch as students reach their goals, especially earning their degree. I look forward to seeing what today's graduates will do next, and I know they will represent as Roadrunners with pride. Congratulations again to all of you.
Thank you, Trustee Grogan and Trustee Knowles, for that important and powerful message. I'm Dr. Jason Yankee, Interim Dean of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences. I am pleased to introduce the winner of the Provost Award for Fall 2020, Ryan Mcgoffin. Ryan restarted his college experience at MSU Denver after previously leaving school to seek treatment for addiction. His second chance propelled him toward the field of organ and tissue donation. While majoring in English and studying linguistics, he continued working at Donor Alliance, and he became interested in the regulatory side of organ and tissue donation. He now plans to pursue a law degree and a master's degree in bioethics simultaneously. Ryan has spent his time as a volunteer with Donate Life Colorado, been a member of his company's public speaking bureau, and offered free tutoring services to students studying for the LSAT. He graduates today summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA. Please welcome the Fall 2020 Provost Award winner, Ryan Mcgoffin.
Hello and congratulations, MSU Fall Class of 2020. Today, we can say we accomplished something incredible. During one of the most stressful, turbulent years of our lives, we didn't just survive, but we thrived and learned and improved ourselves. Thank you to all of our parents, mentors, partners, and support systems for loving and caring for us throughout this whole process. Thank you to the administrators and professors of MSU Denver for adapting to the ever-changing conditions, being cognizant of our safety, and never dismissing the importance of our education along the way. Thank you, Dr. Andrew Pantos and Dr. Marina Gorlock, for recommending me for this award. Thank you to my parents for never giving up on me. And of course, thank you to my beautiful and incredibly patient fiancée, Chantel, for all of her support and for not falling asleep every time I read papers aloud to her on topics she cares very little about. I'm not a traditional graduate. My road to this moment was not straightforward, nor was it quick and easy. But if my time at MSU Denver has shown me anything, it's that I am likely not alone in this category. Each and every one of us has a story, one that was likely complicated recently, but that has led us to this moment here today. When I was in 5th grade, I gave a speech at my elementary graduation. At that moment, barely 10 years old, I knew who I was and I knew where I was going. And when I was 18, I graduated from high school and moved away to my first university. This time, I knew who I was, I knew where I was going, and I knew where I wanted to be. When I was 22, I dropped out of that university. I knew then that I had failed. I knew then that I wasn't going anywhere. But now here I am, the better part of a decade later, accepting my bachelor degree after years of experience and years of higher education. What's strange, though, is that now I'm ready to admit that I in fact know very little. It's a bizarre paradox. The more you experience, the more you learn. It reveals how much there is that you don't actually know. In preparing for today, I felt immense pressure, like I had to tell you all something profound or give some classic advice. If I'm honest, I don't feel qualified for that sort of thing. But when I sat back and thought about it, I realized where this stress was coming from. It has to do with that separate story we all have. We all here arrived at this moment in a different way. Each and every person here today woke up. Maybe you hugged your family, maybe you showered and got ready for today's event. Maybe you just want this to finish so you can take pictures and move on with your life. The amazing basic truth is that when we finish here today, you all will go on living your own separate, unique lives entirely disconnected from my own. Right now, we have one brief moment of entanglement, and that could very well be the last of it. But I'll go on living too, living and loving and learning just like all of you. The word for this is sonder, the sudden realization that everything continues to press on whether you're aware of it or not. The realization that every person in this world is living a rich, complex life completely distinct from your own. I feel it on the highway quite often, watching the cars pass, realizing everyone else is going somewhere that I'm not. I am a single consciousness in a veritable ocean of individual experiences. But this is precisely where I find the beauty of the education we're celebrating today, the beauty of learning just how much there is in this world I do not know. It is an inoculation against the creeping, solipsistic discomfort of having everything figured out. It offers an escape from knowing that I am the center of the universe, from knowing that everything revolves around me, and that people and places and things simply fall out of existence when they leave my view. This thought fosters empathy and love for individuals who might otherwise be strangers. It gives me pause to appreciate all of our differences and wisdom to know that I cannot reliably define anything on the basis of them. It revels in open discourse and the endless pursuit of understanding. It rejects the broad-stroked brush. To paraphrase a man far wiser than myself, uncertainty can be an uncomfortable position, but certainty is an absurd one. I don't think uncertainty must be uncomfortable. It is the foundation of mindfulness. Within it, we can find peace. In uncertainty, the black and white spaces in the world, all of the things I think I know, turn deep and expansive shades of gray. It is an ambiguous world, the one seen through educated eyes, but it is a world that is vast and open and infinite in its possibilities. It is a world without tribe, a world full of unique individuals, nuanced issues, beautiful experiences, and mysteries worthy of exploration. It is a world we are afforded the privilege to discover with minds that are critical and demanding, but open nonetheless. I don't really have any major breakthroughs or timeless advice to give. I just hope that when you walk across the stage you have undoubtedly constructed in your living room and receive your diploma today, you step off into an infinite and wonderful world. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Ryan. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Joy Malgario, the Fall 2020 President's Award winner. Joy grew up in the Philippines and had long dreamed about attending college and getting a degree in psychology. She eventually found her way to MSU Denver, where she became a peer mentor. She has also served as a teaching assistant, interned with the Adams County Probation Department, attended conferences such as the National Conference on Student Leadership, volunteered with the Rocky Mountain Psychology Association and Project Homeless Connect, and even coached boxing. Joy is a member of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars and is graduating with a magna cum laude distinction and a 3.96 grade point average. She has accepted a position as assistant to the chair for the management department at the University of Denver's Daniel College of Business. Please welcome the President's Award winner for Fall 2020, Joy Malgario.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to be speaking with you here today. To begin, I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates in achieving this milestone. I want to take the time to thank my family, my better half, my professors, and peers for their unwavering support and guidance. You all have provided me the courage and strength to continue this journey and finish strong. And above all, I want to praise the Lord for all his wonderful blessings. He is the reason why I'm standing here before you today. This year has been a challenging one for us. Although, I think that the word challenging is an understatement. We lost loved ones, job opportunities, our sense of freedom, and maybe even hope. One thing is true. COVID-19 changed our lives forever. But I don't want to focus on what COVID has taken from us. I want to emphasize on what it has provided us. A very strange thing to say, I know, but please, bear with me. Like many of you, my life this past few 8 months have been very different. The one thing that this pandemic has given me is time. To say that I don't have time don't seem to apply anymore because time is all I have. With this time, I have been able to spend more time with my family and loved ones. I'm able to catch up with friends and have long conversations on topic of life, love, grief, and others. These moments that were once scarce is now in abundance. With this time, I'm able to focus more on myself. I exercise more and walk more. Sometimes I don't even think my dog could keep up with me. And for those of you who are dog owners, you know what I'm talking about. I can just sit down and relax and listen to music, watch TV, and read. I sleep more now too. Sometimes I even eat more. I know this resonates with you. One of the most important things I spend my time on these days is introspection. It's something I have neglected to do for many years. Perhaps you can relate to that. With introspection, I became more in tune with myself. I discovered things and developed a deeper appreciation for life. With my time, I found the mental and emotional capacity to reevaluate things in my life, what I want, where I want to be, and who I want to be. It is very easy to focus our attention on negative things. Well, this pandemic certainly is hard to miss. But there's always good in the bad. We just need to teach ourselves to direct our energy on the positive. And while COVID is still active in our lives, we still have a lot to be grateful for. We are resilient. Let's not lose sight of that. Graduating in this pandemic is a proud moment for me and for all of us. Yes, things are different and not ideal, but we finished, and we finished strong. This accomplishment shows that we have courage, strength, and tenacity. As I close this address, I want to leave you with a few words. Let's take advantage of this time and get to know ourselves better. Remember that this pandemic does not define us and our future. Let's continue to fight, take control, and be not afraid to take risks. I challenge us to take everything we've learned from our classes and professors and approach life with curiosity and compassion. Let us allow our passion to drive everything we do and make a difference. Let's be kind and take care of ourselves and love ourselves more. And more importantly, let us love one another. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Braden Wirt, President of Student Government Assembly, and it is my privilege to introduce our keynote commencement speaker, Roger W. Ferguson. We are excited for him to share his insights with you today. Mr. Ferguson is the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Teachers Insurance and Annuity Association, TIAA, the leading provider of retirement services in academic, research, medical, and cultural fields. He holds a Juris Doctorate and a PhD in economics from Harvard University and began his career as an attorney at Davis, Polk, and Wardwell in New York City. He is also the former vice chairman of the Board of Governors for the U.S. Federal Reserve System, serving on key committees and representing the Federal Reserve to several international policy groups. In addition to his role leading a Fortune 100 financial service organization, Mr. Ferguson is a member of the Smithsonian's Institution's Board of Regents and a fellow of the American Philosophical Society. He previously served on President Barack Obama's Council on Jobs and Competitiveness and the Economic Recovery Advisory Board. Mr. Ferguson recently announced that he will be retiring his post at TIAA at the end of March. And it's been an honor to have him engage with MSU Denver during his tenure, and we look forward to seeing what his next venture will be. Please join me in welcoming Roger Ferguson.
President Davidson, trustees, deans, faculty, administrators, and most importantly, members of the fall class of 2020, I'm delighted to join you today. This is the time for celebration, not only for the graduates, but for the family and friends who have supported you along the way. Many of you have completed your degrees while working full-time or raising families. Many of you are the first in your families to graduate from college, fulfilling a dream that was generations in the making. All of you have demonstrated remarkable tenacity and grit. You could not have foreseen the barriers that would be placed in your way by a global pandemic. You had to switch gears almost overnight and continue to advance toward your goals in the midst of tremendous uncertainty. But you did it. You adapted, you adjusted, you thrived, and you achieved your goals. Congratulations. As I offer a few words of advice for the future, let me start by saying that your ability to persist in the face of change is a characteristic that will serve you well throughout your careers. We live in a world of constant change, where the landscape is being continually reshaped, and not just by the pandemic. Sometimes we can take a direct hand in making change happen, as we saw last month when a record number of Americans voted for the leaders at all levels of government. At other times, we have to respond to unexpected or unwelcome changes. Major demographic and technological trends are forcing every industry and every sector to evolve, and that can be painful. But it also creates opportunities, and it keeps us moving forward as a society. To be successful, you must be ready to navigate change skillfully, whatever your chosen field. How do you do that? You do that by committing to a life of continuous learning. My mother drilled this wisdom into me many years ago. A child of the Depression who grew up in a deeply segregated society, she taught me that education is the one thing they can never take away from you. And it's something you should never stop pursuing. There are countless ways to be a lifelong learner. Approach your work itself as a learning opportunity. Learn everything you can about your company, your industry, and the forces shaping it. Get to know people at all levels of your organization. Ask questions, volunteer for committees, take advantage of career development opportunities, read widely. Whatever form your learning may take, the point is to keep doing it. The world is changing rapidly, and those who are most successful at navigating the future will be those who never stop building their human capital. You should also throw out any notions you have of climbing a career ladder, of smoothly progressing from one rung to the next. That analogy doesn't really work in today's ever-evolving world. Instead, think of your career as more of a rock climbing wall. Sometimes you may need to move sideways or even down a little bit in order to reach your goal. And sometimes you may need to adjust the goal itself. I speak from experience as someone who has worked as a lawyer, a consultant, a public servant, and a business leader. I have been the CEO of TIAA for 12 years, since 2008, and I love my job. I get to lead a 102-year-old financial services organization with a deeply meaningful mission. We help people in higher education and across the nonprofit sector work towards achieving financial well-being. But getting to this point was never part of any master plan I had. If I had been dead set on ending up as a CEO, I might have lived my life entirely differently. And I might have missed out on some of the career experiences that made me who I am today. My career path has been anything but straight, but I have loved applying my human capital in a diverse array of positions and organizations. So don't be too rigid about your own career path and goals. Be open to trying different things. Don't be afraid to change course if that's what your heart and your head are telling you to do. Take advantage of opportunities that come your way and be willing to take reasonable risks. Think of your career as a journey. The purpose of the journey is figuring out what you like to do, where you like to do it, and with whom you like to work. Recognize that at different points in your life, you may answer those questions differently. The key is to always keep growing and learning, and to do so with both ambition and humility. Finally, as someone who never stops thinking about other people's financial well-being, I would be remiss if I didn't urge you to develop a solid understanding of personal finance. Financial knowledge is the key to your ability to achieve financial well-being. And that in turn is one of the foundations of an overall successful life. Let me be clear about one thing. Financial well-being is not about the size of your salary. Rather, it's about understanding the concepts of personal finance, principles like using credit wisely, saving and investing in a prudent way, and having long-term financial goals, even as you juggle paying off student debt and saving to buy a car, take a vacation, or put down a down payment on a house. The key is to adopt good habits now. If you start saving even a little bit on a regular basis, it can have a huge impact on your financial well-being later in life. But if you ignore the financial aspects of your life, you may threaten that well-being and dilute your energy to have the kind of impact you are capable of having. That would be a real shame, because the world needs all that you have to offer. The world needs your creativity and engagement, your ideas, your vitality, and your commitment to creating a better future. So as you set out on your journey, I hope you will remember the advice that I've shared with you today, to embrace change and the opportunities it brings, to be a continuous learner, to see your career as more of a climbing wall than a ladder, and to steel yourself for success by building your own financial knowledge. With that, let me close by once again offering my congratulations to each and every one of you. This achievement is a tribute to your own talents and ambitions, to the support of your family and friends, and to MSU Denver. I wish you every personal and professional success in the days, months, and years ahead. Well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ferguson. I'd now like to welcome alumnus Leon Duran, Vice President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, to give our graduates the final alumni charge. Leon, take it away.
Hello, MSU Denver graduates. My name is Leon Duran, and I'm a proud 2015 MSU Denver graduate and Vice President of the MSU Denver Alumni Association. On behalf of all the Roadrunner alumni living around the world, I'm honored to congratulate you on your amazing achievement and to welcome you to the MSU Denver Alumni Association. For 55 years, MSU Denver has pushed the boundaries of what's possible for higher education. And today, I'm excited to announce we have reached a special milestone in Roadrunner history. Join me today in celebrating our 100,000th graduate, communication study major, Brandon Ingersoll. I can't wait to see what the next 55 years brings. At MSU Denver, you can truly reimagine possible. Those two words mean more now than ever. Let them guide you and reinforce the power each of you has within yourself to reimagine what is possible for your future. You are a part of a graduating class whose strength has been forged in the fires of uncertainty. I know this wasn't the year you expected or planned for, but you faced the challenges set out before you and emerged victoriously. Know that no matter what road you take, the Alumni Association will be there to support you. They say every person has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. After graduation, I left and went and did my own thing. It wasn't until 4 years later that I reconnected with one of my former professors, Travis Luther, that I really started to make the impact that I wanted. I don't believe college is so much about getting that piece of paper as much it is about building connections. Building those connections has given me the opportunity to help grow my companies, Honeycuts and Inspired by Leon, but more importantly, it has given me the opportunity to become a more valuable asset to the university. I share my knowledge and experience with current and former students. My services to others is where I find the most joy and fulfillment. So please feel free to follow me on Instagram at Inspired by Leon, and I will personally help you become more valuable asset to the university than you already are. And last but not least, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. And this is where you guys start. Once again, congratulations and go Roadrunners.
Hello again. I want to take a moment to recognize two of our students who have passed away and will be awarded posthumous degrees today. Keenan Pugh was a student of psychological sciences in the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, and Isabella Thalas was a finance student in the College of Business. To their families and friends, our thoughts and prayers are with you today. Now joining me now is Dr. Bill Henry, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs.
President Davidson, I have the honor of presenting the candidates who've completed all of the requirements for the degree to which they are entitled and who've been approved by the faculty and our Board of Trustees. I therefore recommend that master's degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate master's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
President Davidson, I also have the honor of presenting the candidates who've completed all of the requirements for the degree to which they are entitled and who've been approved by the faculty and our Board of Trustees. I therefore recommend that baccalaureate degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you have now been awarded your degree from the Metropolitan State University of Denver. If you are wearing a cap, you can now take your right hand and move your tassel to the left side of your cap. And to those of you watching, please give a virtual round of applause to the Fall 2020 graduating classes from the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, the School of Education, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the School of Hospitality of the Metropolitan State University of Denver. Congratulations again to all of the graduates. This concludes the main program, but there is still more to the commencement experience. Click the bottom of your college or school below the video window to view the reading of the names and your individual slide. I encourage you to take this time to create your own crossing the stage moment from wherever you are. Thank you again to everyone who joined us today. Go Roadrunners!
The College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, Dr. Jason Yonke, Interim Dean. The Department of Africana Studies, Dr. Douglas Impandi, Chair. Agazi Christoveri, U. Abe. Raquel Ryan Cortez. The Department of Art, Dr. Deanne Pitlinsky, Chair. Lauren Nicole Bassett. Lucy Bell Broussard. Kaylee Jenna Bai. Alexandra Lane Castleberry. Liliana Chavez. Kenyatta Jamal Cole. Elhan Trihi Collings. Jose Adrian Cuevas Raya. Chandler Bree Dolan. Zoe Gabrielle Downing, magna cum laude. Leslie E. Dufford. Sophia Elmore. Kelly Ann Erickson. Amber Evans, cum laude. Alexander Miguel Garcia. Larissa Alexandra Hill. Annie M. Josephson. Tessa Nicole Kaufman, summa cum laude. Jessica Patricia Key. Lexi Lee Kimenow. Rachel E. Kimsey. James Philip Kitzmiller, summa cum laude. Thomas M. Long. Michaela Cheyenne McCazening, summa cum laude. Lacey Nicole Manuel, cum laude. Ryan Murta. Alyssa Danielle Mora. Julia Morgan. Kendall Lee Natesker. Brenda Tran Nguyen. Natalie Olvera. Jasmine Aaron Rathbun. Helen Joy Young Rivera. Andrew John David Rogg. Ralph L. Root. Elizabeth Ann Summers, summa cum laude. Kim Tien Ta. Megan Jane Tate. Eric H. Tofsted. Audrey Twig. Isaiah Wortham. Matthew Yoakum. The Department of Biology, Dr. Cheryl Zadawise, Chair. Natasha Elaine Ahmed. Fatima Al-Easy. Bridget Esperanza Alvarez. Gage Robert Anderson, summa cum laude. Diane Lynn Archibald. Ileana Arrieta. Iliesa Avila. Omar Avila Montañez. Kelly Marie Banahan. Elizabeth Ann Barnett. Chelsea Maria Brown, cum laude. Sarah Ann Marguerite Berger. Claire Elizabeth Burnett, magna cum laude. Jared Eugene Castellano. Daniel P. Castine. Kesha Marie Cervera. Dustin Sage Chambers. Eric Clark. The C. Crystal, summa cum laude. Hannah Mae Dalrymple. Charles Dalton. Nicole S. Davis. Angela Yasmin DeSayas. Jasmine Rose Diaspara. Cristobal Hulaban Dicochea. Fung Min Do. Natran Huyen Don. Reese D.M. Donovan. Lillian Rose Dowd. Jacqueline Duran Hernandez. Caitlin N. Ellis. Juan de Jesus Flores Garcia. Amanda Michelle Fox. Miranda Ray Gussman. Corey Ho. Tyler Jacob Holmes. Seth Hosford. Andrew Emordino. Bryce Samuel Inboden. Courtney Jade Ishii. Mackenzie Eden Jennings. Katie Pringle Johns. Ahmad Y. Kareem. Ashley Nicole Kinstead. Christy Ann Kozak, cum laude. Diane Leeming. Cameron Scott Lucio. Camille Isber Makdisi, summa cum laude. Liliana Martinez Olivas. Stephen Tadao McPhee. Christopher Ryan Miller. Heather Ann Mitchell. Rita E. Monasterio. Celisa Nepal. Jason Nolan. Ashley Lynn Nordwall. Christina Oviedo, Brittany Alexandra Politich, Karen Olivia Payne, Colette Aline Ramey, Pablo A. Ramos, Rebecca Kathleen Rash, Isabel Christina Reyes, Rebecca Mailing Ricky, Lauren Ashley Rivera, Gloria S. Rodriguez Perdomo, Eric Rojas, John Maxwell Rubin II, magna cum laude, Jamie Ray Rush, Calvin Schmunk, Austin Don Shepard, Brianna Michelle Simmons, Chelsea Smith, Morgan Amanda Smith, Anahi Eden Sosa, Anissa Marie Steen, Irina Tavarstian, Mariah Joe Thompson, Rowan Lee Thompson, Spencer Michael Tollison, Phuong Tran, Miguel A. Trinidad Montañez, Mara Azusa Uchida, Amar Kumar Vakamudi, Aubrey Shanae Walton, Melissa Ann Westwood, Katrina Ray Watley, summa cum laude, Amber Shandell White, Ethan Leonard Winger, Kaylee Rebecca Woods, Layla Maria Zlitny, the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Dr. Andrew Bonham Chair, Michael Tyler Alexander, Tessa Baca, Seth Logan Carlson, magna cum laude, Alicia Ibarra, Jasmine M. Jackson, Alexander Jacobs, Stephanie Ann Jensen, Rose Irene Kingham, Keaton Edward Crom, Kiata Lewis, Abigail Taylor Miles, Jaime Perez Rocha, Andrea Pina Limones, Tessa Ann Plumendon, Pabi Maya Podell, Thea Seinmai, Megan E. Sims, Benjamin David Wissing, Zachary David Zweifel, the Department of Chicana and Chicano Studies, Dr. Adriana Nieto Chair, Jennifer Luna Contreras, Alma Jessica Salas Rosas, Elizabeth Torres Shannon, magna cum laude, Bernardo Soto Ramirez, cum laude, the Department of Communication Studies, Dr. Daniel Lair, Chair, Nicole Michelle Aganon, Preston James Allen, John Armstrong, Cameron S. Azam, Spencer Todd Bradbury, Eunice Callejas Solano, summa cum laude, Nicholas T. Carlson, Kirsten Marie Kavnar, Samuel Jacob Conte, Ashley Gillette Conway, cum laude, Connor Jack Dockery, cum laude, Andrew Evamy, Stephen Asher Frankel, Audrey Fry, Sandra L. Goins, Nadia Barbara Graham, Jillian Christine Hanley, Isaac Augustus Starr Harden, Jacqueline Harvey, Jair Hernandez, Alexandra Christine Hodson, magna cum laude, Madison E. Hausman, Brandon Michael Ingersoll, Malaya King, Reese T. King, Holly Ann Crossy, cum laude, Maria de Jesus Lepe Sanchez, Katerina Lovestad Gebauer, Samantha Marie Maestas, summa cum laude, Kendall James McIntosh, J. Michael McKinney, magna cum laude, Krista K. McNeil, Michael Eugene Montoya, magna cum laude, Hadia Naimi, Caitlin Susan Orman, Kayla Renee Ferris, Taylor Marie Plash, Adriana Angelique Rivera, Stephanie Nicole Sandoval, Christine E. Saponis, Austin Miller Schecht, Tracy Andre Simmons Jr., Sheena Marie Sims, Jeremy Ryan Sittner, Julia Smith, Stephanie Smith, Jennifer N. Snowberry, cum laude, Diana Ray Kulamanuanaloani Tularak Kaniho, Natalie Tapati, Casey Lynn Vetter, Alexandra Sophia Weaver. The Department of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences, Dr. Fordyce Lux, Chair. Anthony A. Arietta. Janine T. Barber. Evan Michael Bartles. Amanda Lee Beavers. Kelly Leanne Billings. Sheldon A. Bright. Julio Cesar Cabrera. Carissa N. Kaufman. Rose D. Felippis. Monica Maria Alessandra Di Stefano Kasem, cum laude. Grace Cornelison Donovan. Justin Ryan Ellis, summa cum laude. Jesse J. Floria. Colin Carr Foley. Lori J. Frazier. Lindsay May Gleason. Peyton Thomas Holloway. Brendan Hudson. Eric Paul Cater. Daniel Kelshaw. Taylor Stephen Matza. Zoe Nicole Michalowski Moore, magna cum laude. Brendan Wayne Minchiff. Dana Catherine Mondragon. Herman M. Musimbi. James Wallace Nickel. Joanna Ortiz. Kayla Renee Fye. Messina Proventure. Tana Ray Ridgway. Andrew Bryant Schroeder. Eric John Sherman. Ivy Quinn Skelnar Murphy, summa cum laude. Charles Franklin Steer. Stacy Garrett Suppeland. Billy Jack Traversey. Brant Winson. Lauren Rebecca Wise. The Department of English, Rebecca Gorman O'Neill, Chair. Robert Christopher Cable, cum laude. Riley F. Caldwell. Carol Ann Carbone. Michael Chiaran. Sheila M. Collins. Joseph Coleman Dell. Kamal Devlick. Sarah Ann Durham Rayleigh. Veronica Garcia. Lauren Marie Gibbons. Marcus Lorenzo Gresham. Emily Ann Gunter. Andrea Gutierrez. Connor Hansen. Nicole Aisha Hardiman. Broderick Augustin Hartman. Carter Neil Hilty, magna cum laude. Luke Andrew Hopkins. Tyler Desiree Hunter. Rebecca Lynn Johnson, cum laude. Peyton Caroline Cram. Sydney Taylor Kraft, cum laude. Amber Lee Mack. Claire Nicole Masters. Ryan J. Mcgoffin, summa cum laude. Caitlin McNulty. Haley Marguerite Naran. Andre C. Nelson II. Catherine Michelle Nogrady. Kelsey Ann Percival, magna cum laude. Alexander Ross Schreiner. Christina Joy Pierce. Suzanne Salome Snuffin. Kiana Jade Torres, cum laude. Gender Institute for Teaching and Advocacy, Dr. Catherine Martinez, Chair. Amanda Mercedes Castillo. Adriana Marie Danford. Stacy Marie Teft. The Department of History, Dr. Matt Makeley, Interim Chair. Amy Leanne Aristod. Mason Tucker Andrade. Carson Antelope. Charles Thaddeus Bowes, cum laude. Andrew Palmer Boyette. Eric Lynn Brannon. Drew Taylor Bull. Seth Ryan Burney. Emily Christine Campbell. Linda S. Collison, cum laude. Jeremy Michael Cook. Joshua Sage Bergen. Alex Michael DeCarolis. Tracy Ann Flett. Oscar H. Frary. Sarah Elizabeth Goodman. Marilyn Nicole Gray. Gabriel Luis Hernandez. Neil Stewart Hawkinson. Savannah Ashley Howard. Mason Ryan Jenkins. Lily Renee Knox. Leah Danielle Laments. Tyler Chase Mays. Molly May Rose Meriwether, cum laude. Carlos Navarez III. Jamal Joseph Newton, cum laude. Carol Amacher Pop, summa cum laude. Richard Allen Poulter Jr. Nicole Marie Walker. Margaret Jean Soleil Garcia. Kelly M. Schultz. Haley Sue Seller, Claudine J. Sharpless, Nathaniel Quentin Schotten, Holly Romania Sihombing, Veronique Lynetta Simpson, William James Steinmeier, summa cum laude, Jacob Douglas Duray Thorne, Brandon J. Wheeler, Tammy Joanne White, cum laude. Individualized Degree Program, Dr. Kimberly Van Hoosier Carey, Chair, Brianna Elise Acosta, Mitchell Vincent Allen II, Philip Joseph Baranowski, Lauren Brand Ibarra, Austin Lee Brown, Jana Burnham, Kendra Carter, cum laude, Carol Elaine Covington, Olivia Morgan Zarnecki, summa cum laude, Gracie Alexander Daniels, Dana Elizabeth Eckhart, Tanya Freed,
Jameer Fitch,
Markeya Desayar Gaston, Stephanie Hall,
Brenda Gutierrez,
Elisha Hodge, Davin Horn, Ryan Daniel Huron, Trevor David Johnson, Althea Michelle Conway, Mabel Cassini, Taylor Marie Keith, summa cum laude, Leslie A. Lane, Conrad Stephen Laudick, Tamisha Lashea Macklin Clark, Josephine Martinez, James Michael Marks, Sierra Emily Masters, Michelle McDaniel, cum laude, Janelle Lynn Paddock, Juan Armando Palacios, Nikolai Marion Puch, cum laude, Jason Allen Query, Paris Noel Quinones, Christina Marie Renaud Cogswell, Kay Megan Rodriguez, Robert W. Siebeck, Kinjal Shaw,
Nancy Shapiro,
Tracy Renee Crockett, Nicholas Andrew Sherburne, magna cum laude, Megan Elizabeth Smith, magna cum laude, Tanner Brannon Smith, Brian Andrew Sumner, Jonathan Michael Swavely, summa cum laude, Michelle Lee Tenorio, Stephen Kelly Terrell, Mianoa Zhang. Mathematical and Computer Sciences, Dr. Elizabeth Ribble, Chair, Edward Julian Fernandez Aronson, Yadap Adhikari, Hussein Hamed Rashid Al-Zerjawi, Veronica Jane Allen, Ronaldo Aparicio, Remy Connor Arata, Eric Andrew Armstrong, Fernando Babanaoyaba Salinas, Tyler Jacob Bagala, Stephen Ball, Chase Austin Lee Blomker, Michael Robert Boykin, Atson Dianira Cabrera Rodarte, Vincent A. Chin, Jared M. Connor, Matthew Glenn Coover, Eric Dow, Daniel Dews, Chad William Durking, Francis Peter Fennell, Vera Iram Fiandino, Justin Bradley Figueredo, magna cum laude, Joseph Allen Flatland, Rivers Fox Flores, Nicholas John Gagliardi, Maria Fernanda Garces Hipa, Jesus E. Guzman, Mark Maceo Inayu, Ren Isobi, James Andrew Johnson, Casey Allen Jones, Ivan Christovorov, Victor Fernando Lazos Aragon, Alexander Lyubim Amarov, Joel Michael Martinez, Victoria Ashley McCleskey, Ryan M. McCullough, Joshua Brace McKinstry, David Warren Meyer, James Thomas Miorelli, Tani Matumba, Michael Newman, Lucas Quinn Niedu, Jeremy Allen Oliver, Busra M. Ozdemir, Brennan Roger Perkins, Frank Lannon Pryor, magna cum laude, Andreas Philippe Restrepo Echavez, Daniel Frank Reuter, Nathaniel David Roberts, Jeffrey Murray Rowell, magna cum laude, Luis Alonso Ruiz, Hayden Michael Russ, Ahmed Harris Sameh, Matthew Sagawed, Jake Chance Schnorr, James Shaw, Tyler Martin Sheets, Jorge Silva, Justin Mark Singleton, Kelsey Kaiser Smith, Luke Vincent Smith, Logan Joseph St. Cyr, Isaac Tafoya, James Jacob Thomas, summa cum laude, Jesus Manuel Torres, Scott Tuan Tran, Caden Eli Marcus Van Hegewald, Eric Joseph Viao, Anthony Michael Christian Walker, Xiaosong Wang, Alyssa Blue Ward, Bobby J. Wedig, Claire Werner, Makta G. Woldalasi, Fasin Wongwiratorn, Justin A. Wu, Jesse Sergey Zykin, the Department of Modern Languages, Dr. Maria Akrabova Chair, Christopher Neil Bullock, Alyssa Ray Dixon, Brian Ignacio Garcia, Francisco Javier Hernandez Lozoya, Julianne Elizabeth Kniper, magna cum laude, Cecilia Jocelyn Romero, Beverly A. Schneider, Maria del Rosario Valerio Contreras. The Department of Music, Dr. Peter Schimpf, Chair, Madison Elizabeth Axtell, Joy Xiaodan, Reese O. Klassen, Alyssa Elzinga, Madison J. Frankenstein, Devin Ray Gussenbauer, Jordan Elizabeth Haywood, Maxwell W. Henson, Michael Richard Maftine, magna cum laude, Scott Ellen Meinschock, Alex Morales, Andre Ramos Berang, Jared Michael Rosaboom, Kinsey Grace Scholl, the Department of Philosophy, Dr. Brian Hutchinson, Chair, Jonathan Tyson Alcorn, Gwendolyn R. Davis, Michaela Marie Kinzel, cum laude, James Thomas Miurella, the Department of Physics, Dr. Grant Den, Chair, Pathik Evan Boledla, Megan Michelle Davis, Sergio Gonzalez, Theodros Wandalim Schifferah, the Department of Political Science, Dr. Robert Preuss, Chair, Furman Sandoval Avila, Joseph Bruce Black, magna cum laude, Stephen Lewis Bowl, Jacqueline Campos Aranda, Andrew Hudson Duke Daughtry, Sanja Edith Enck, summa cum laude, Jacob Ryan Fogelman, Helen Christine Granillo Weaver, Sika Hope Kinney, Erica Ann Martinez, summa cum laude, Miles D. Meese, Brenda Paulina Negrete, Hania Veronica Pantoja Moreno, Brianna A. Purnell, Arina Raktianska, Carla Torres Martinez, Anthony Bolero, Krista Lucia Vanucci Henkel, Dongbin Zeng.
The Department of Psychological Sciences, Dr. Leighton Curl, Chair. Annalisa Adams, summa cum laude. Natalie Addison, John Andres, Britton Andrews, cum laude. Daniela Arroyo, Robin On, Melinda Bow, Trevin Billinger, Dimitri Blas Lopez, Gabriela Bravo Gonzalez, Carter Breslane, Jody Bouchak, Jared Burton, Courtney Byrne, Lourdes Cabral Rodarte, Sandra Cabrera, magna cum laude, Alan Solano, Nicole Carey, Morgan Carpenter, Brooke Destiny Catlin, Lila Connolly, Alan Cooper, Michael Krimrine, Andrea DeJong, Jessica DiGiacomo, Beatrice Dittmer, Danielle Douglas, Marin Downs, Marin Downs, Cameron Edwards, Heather Fight, Devin Funny, Jasmine Garcia, Jessica Gard, Haley Geary, Jonathan Given, Brittany Leanne Grant, John Michael Grant, cum laude, Elizabeth Grassmick, cum laude, Alexia Guerrero, Maria Gutierrez, Victoria Hansen, Danelle Shellman, Jordan Haywood, Janae Henderson, Zakia Holloway, Ashley Horton, Ashley Hughes Green, Elizabeth Iander, Amanda Iverson, Jill Ellen Jones, Janice Marie Judd, Crystal Ann Kelly, Sean Copples, Vinicius Vannon, Kumar Shiva Charara, Ashley Leckman, magna cum laude, Aaron Lockwood, Mariah Lopez, Adriana Lucero, Daisy Madrigal, Victoria Martinez, Ella Mills, LaShawn Mosley, Dylan Nyork, Pamela Bueno, Oscar Ochoa, Raimundo Ochoa III, Kristen Oldacre, cum laude, Jacqueline Sands, Erica Payne, cum laude, Alexander Perez, Nancy Mondragon, Adam Reinhard, Caitlin Richardson, Haley Noel Rojas, Nadia Rosas, Diane Salazar Jimenez, Kayla Scallender, Crystal Smith, summa cum laude, Samantha Smith, Anahi Sosa, Javon Joaquin Shabazz Sutton, Brianne Tayan, Michael Tiernan, Rochelle Trujillo, Sylvia Valdez, Nicholas Walsh, Michael Warren, Riley Weimer, Connor Whelan, Dominique Wilson, Markeisha Anthony Wilson Brashears, Brittany Winters, Kodzovi Messen Matthew Woglow, Karen Runkowski, Alyssa Yezel,
Keenan Pugh,
The Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Dr. Melissa Monson, Chair. Isabel Blanc. Peyton Bradley. Ashley Carrera, summa cum laude. Angel Castaneda. Olivia Felice. Telea Inez Jones. Alexandria Kennedy. Nicole Lambert. Anne Marie Nidho. Katie Martins. Marissa McMillan. Joe Moore. Hayden Murphy Estes. Tucker Parks. Emily Pitlinsky. Seth Ross. Megan Roundtree. Eric Schoeneman. Benjamin Sigg. Danielle Smith. Colin Daniel Sneeve. Victoria Titterington. Wesley Uzaki, cum laude. Nadia Magdalena Van Bibber. Cindy Vera. Alexandra Wright. The Department of Theater and Dance, Scott Lubinsky, Chair. Jeremy Altoff. Melissa DeBaca. Adriana Gonzalez Cortez. Jacob Guerrero, cum laude. Amanda Lytle. Alicia Rousey. Hannah Esther Tripp. Eric Venegas.
Accounting, Mr. Greg Clifton, Chair. Efun Agarhani. Jasmine Allen. Eric Alvarado. Jose Avila. Anthony Barnes. Max Bignell. Michael Briggs. Cameron Burke. Elizabeth Campbell. Linda Carrascal. Gary Casso, summa cum laude. Jose Castro. Haipeng Chen. Aaron Christensen. Cedro Cotia. Laura Kaufman. Jocelyn Cosby. Scott Crawford. Jesse Darrow. Elena Davidson. Maria Deering. Diego Delgado. Shion Dolatshahi. Mercedes Dowler. David Estrada. Abby Fitzsimmons. Taylor Girton. Yamrat Helaslasi. Daniel Hall. Benjamin Harris. Amy Heelig. Tiffany Hudson, summa cum laude. Lin Hyun, summa cum laude. Rebecca Johnson. Brittany Jones. Dylan Jones. Kimberly Jones. Shayna Keese. Wesley Keith. Faras Kazi. Kirkpatrick Kiat U Casey. Sega Kidan. Christopher Knoll. Jordan Lee. Shishing Lee. Trevor Lawrence. Monica Lopez Moran. Jaden Luong. Sarah Martinez. Dana Matheson. Elizabeth Meza, summa cum laude. Shazad Mian. Juan Miramontes. Jose Montes. Martin Malumba. Min Nguyen, magna cum laude. Nyak Nguyen, summa cum laude. Champa Nirula, magna cum laude. Alexis Natura. Mahir Omaragic. Daniel Pauli. Scott Pearson. Adam Peevler. Heather Phipps. Cornelia Rahofer. Rosa Rodriguez Recalde. Jonathan Rubeck, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Schoenfeld. Rebecca Shepard. Tyler Shako, summa cum laude. Summer Smith. Megan Stewart. Michael Taminga, summa cum laude. An Tron. Phui Trong. Anna Vu, cum laude. Caitlin Zhang. Erica Zink. Jessica Zwiefel. Department of Computer Information Systems and Business Analytics. Dr. Abel Moreno, Chair. Julian Aguirre. Ahmed Alaid, magna cum laude. Stan Allen. Jorge Armendariz, cum laude. Amanda Armstrong. Nick Baltazar. Dylan Bartram. Christopher Breland. Edward Casas. Andrew Caswell. Jean Cruz. James Davis, summa cum laude. John Evans, summa cum laude. Brian Ferreras Manon. Lucas Fuller. Drake Griot. Dennis Hanitsky. Jacoby Hicks. Robert Horton. Joshua Ingersoll. James Eisenhower. Chet Kangethi. Eric Knuckles. Tin Lee. Jason Lintz. Alan Martinez. Juan Martinez. Isaac Mateo. Tam Nguyen. Emily Nwako. Joseph Penton. Marcel Pham. Benjamin Saunders, summa cum laude. Corey Thompson, summa cum laude. Trung Ton. Renee Van Vliet. Brian Villers. Dai Vu. Chuan Vu. Dominic Weldon. Chelsea Ziemer. Department of Economics, Dr. Trey Flesher, Chair. Christopher Barnes. Richard Baker. Dylan Bartle. Justin Boy. Maria Cuevas. Monica DiStefano. Brecken Atherton, summa cum laude. Daniel Ebeling. James Kiss. Stephen Mossholder. Marcus Mueller. Jiayi Pu. Levi Stallings Farmer. Terrell Stansberry. Jeffrey Tomko, cum laude. Brian White. Department of Finance, Dr. Paul Camp, Chair.
Devin Bennett.
Terrence Caruth. Fernando Compian. Lawson Darrow. Kyle Drugan. Ryan Faircloth. Maxwell Feringer. Gabriela Galindo Gomez. Kyle Gardner. Trevor Gregory. David Havis. Dustin Hayes. Regina Hernandez Ruiz. Matthew Holloway. Yvette Huerta. Ashley Jacobs. Braden Jewers. Chris Kinney. Thomas Kirby, Jessica Ladd, Matthew Lambright, Richard Ludwig, Grayson Matthews, Tyler McCarty, Casey Monahan, Miguel Moyoroki, Brady Nelson, Robert Ortega, Chase Phillips, Daniel Rebhun, Marco Rodriguez, Zachary Ronan, Viran Singh, Jared Sinnis, Brittany Stewart, Nicholas Thompson, Jamie Trejo Calzada, Michael Trevithick, Christopher Vare, Thomas Wallace, magna cum laude, David Zangara, Wendy M. Zongo, Department of Management, Deborah Gilliard, Chair, Daniel Aguilera Herrera, Edgar Alamillo, Amar Alimaa, Patsy Ark, Rebecca Ashby, cum laude, Cynthia Avias Ramirez, James Balaz, Jacob Bellick, Brandon Billups, Amber Blanco, Riker Brown, Emily Buchtel, Sage Budd, Ariel Kagan, Monica Carbajal, Zachary Cardenas, Maxwell Carroll, summa cum laude, Sarah Charlton, Andres Chavez, Carly Cherubino, Jonas Con Parent, Precious Davis, Shania De La Hoya, Manuel Dominguez, Daniel Dudley, Paul DeKema, Ryan Elliott, Tyler Ferraris Ortiz, Alexander Farrow, Aaron Fenns, Tattinger Fisk, Kelsey Foster, Debbie Fritz, Nicholas Galen, Caden Garcia, Janelle Gardner, Ryan Glim, summa cum laude, Austin Gott, Derek Grant, Corey Green, Lacey Harris, Patrick Harris, Austin Hartman, Madison Humble, Michael Insalata, Shugra Ismaili, Stephen Jeffrey, Anthony Ladbury, Eliezer Lara, Benjamin Lemmer, Kennedy Lemon, Alicia Lewis, Ruben Lyles, Connor Marquez, Brissa Martin, magna cum laude, Rishab Marwaha, Autumn Mcgoffin, Addison McMillan, Miles Mejia, Faisal Mimish, Brandon Mondragon, Samuel Morris, David Morrison, Matthew Murphy, Antu Nguyen, Aya Salamoto Nzuere, Robert O'Leary, magna cum laude, Chris O'Neill, Olivia Pacheco, Liliana Pacey, Estrella Price, Evan Ramos, Josh Rasp, Luke Reeves, Allison Reynolds, Mary Lou Rocha Vasquez, Bianca Rodriguez, Mariah Rodriguez, Caleb Rojo, Faith Romero, Thomas Saxhog, Ryan Seaberg, James Shelley, summa cum laude, David Symington, Casey Spreitzer, Cassandra Strait, Hannah Sutton, Chris Seipert, magna cum laude, Danielle Torres, Jarrett Tavetti Martin, Michael Tooley, William Turry, Gregory Vale, Vanessa Van Nest, Michael Vang, Kenneth Valerde, summa cum laude, Brianna Washington, Camden Welch, magna cum laude, Department of Marketing, Dr. Nicole Valls, Chair, Jonalie Alvidrez, Sarah Bachting, Kendall Bovanezer, Tanner Caldwell, Lamar Chetri, Josh Clausen, Kristen Cross. Merrill Dean. C. Doherty. Brennan Don. Emma Gayton. Jacob Hessing. Casey Heft. Yacinda Jacinto. Madison Keeler. Joshua King. Noah Klaus. Austin Liska, magna cum laude. Vanessa Lomelli Rocha. Christiana Love. Kayla McCloskey. Caitlin Mandel. Adam Nieswender. Caitlin Paplow. Brandon Peckham. Melissa Pino. Thomas Pertel, summa cum laude. Alyssa Quintana. Joel Rigsby. Nicholas Roberts. Alexia Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez. Brenda Rodriguez Vera. Paige Romick. Preston Rufati. Felipe Sanchez Trinidade. Rebecca Schul. James Simmons. Trevor Smith. Elizabeth Stengel, cum laude. Kyle Stoner, magna cum laude. Emily Tran. Cody Walter.
School of Education, Dr. Elizabeth Hind Dean. Department of Elementary Education and Literacy, Dr. Deborah Horan Chair. Imari Abdullah. Terry Elizabeth Bagwell. Amanda Faith Creever, cum laude. Michaela Marie Dorksen. Sarah Ashley Frederick. Noelle Marie Gumon. Marnie Gonzalez. Emily Wilson Hansen, magna cum laude. Jennifer Rebecca Irig. Susma Mishra. Tiffany Newman. Blake Matthew Parker. Jared Michael Rust. Emily Smith. Alexandra Sprabbery. Claire Olivia Swadley. Department of K-12 Physical Education, Dr. Shin Tae-ye, Chair. Joshua Paul Serbo. Sergio Manuel Compian. Lila Macarena Malsam. Taylor Moran. Kellen Mueller. Whitney Ruthann Nelson, magna cum laude. Brittany Christine Prince Gamason, summa cum laude. Rianne Angela Ray. Department of Special Education. Dr. Kathy Whitmore, Chair. Rachel Christina Atkins. Lindsay Jean Allen. Jordan Ray Armenta. Charla D. Baskey. Alexandra Burton Lamountain. Alexis Priscilla Chavez. Alicia Jean Corley. Sheila Irene Cox. Alexis Lee Craft. Autumn Elizabeth Domsch. Colin Downs, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Elder. Stephanie Esparza, summa cum laude. Abigail Flores. Christina Jade Gatehouse. Tisha Jamay Halbert. Monty Rochelle Hill. Brandy Carrie Housewright. Charlotte Lynn Jasper. Courtney Lynn Kelly. Hannah Marie Lamb. Becca Leiter. Noemi Martinez Salazar. Alisa Nicole Menchu. Jordan Kersey Miller. Jordan Elizabeth Neal, summa cum laude. Kelsey Parisi. Claire Patton. Anna Marie Pippin, summa cum laude. Alison Poirier. Christine Rashid. Rebecca Ressel. Marisol Ricalday Guevara. Cecilia Sáenz Catano. Vanessa Sanchez, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Tealk. Felicia Marie Trujillo. April Vigil, summa cum laude. Grace Elaine Walker. Megan Sierra Welch, summa cum laude. Suzanne Woolfall. School of Hospitality, Dr. Christian Hardegree, Dean. Gregory Thomas Anderson, summa cum laude. Taylor Anderson. Josue Barrancas. Sky Ridley Basta. Ashley Bitroff. Alison Nicole Bohes. Julia Michelina Bruzian. William Jared Collins. Gabriel John Cox. Brian William Denman. Taylor Maxine Feek. Marissa Deanne Gracie, magna cum laude. Mia Sina Hillis. Catherine Ann Johnson. Jennifer Kipnis. Alexandria Rose Knudsen. Casey Rochelle Malouf. Alejandra Martinez. Morgan Marie McHenry. Asa Scott Melissa. Rick Newell. Aviva Nguyen. Spencer Chapman Nottingham. Katrina Nunez. Dominique Pacelli. Brooke Nicole Saindon, magna cum laude. Reynaldo Santos Calzala, summa cum laude. Lan Shen. Ching Shin. Katie Elizabeth Tatlock. Mahaley Thomas. Zachary Thomas, magna cum laude. Emma Catherine Tkach. Brian Michael Vitz. Mady Morgan Wood. Wendy Marina Yanez Ramirez.
The College of Professional Studies, Dr. Becky Trammell, Interim Dean. The Advanced Manufacturing Sciences Institute, Robert Cohen, Henry Livingston, Ryan Kirk Joy Moody, magna cum laude, Scott Shinsky. The Department of Aviation and Aerospace Science, Dr. Jeff Forrest, Chair. Erez Aarons, Safu Abdul Hakim, Cody Allen, Franz Aquino, Katrina Baker, Ivan Baronetz, cum laude, Evan Bauer, Francis Benson, cum laude, Tyler Bergfall, Michael Blatnick, Soria Borathoki, Adam Burkhart, cum laude, William Byron, cum laude, Efrain Cabrera, Rebecca Carroll, Matthew Cape, Dane Christensen, Luke Cifelli, Reed Cohen, Sotera Daginakis, Christian Dosta, Alexa Diedrich, Jacob Feliciano, Brianna Hardy, Cameron Ingalls, Shashank Kamat, Michaela Kinzel, cum laude, Dmitry Koretsky, Austin William Kramer VI, Kylie Lynch, Sean Mahorny, Mark Nelson Mallet, Max McCoy, Michael McDonough, Cameron McNellis, magna cum laude, Nadir Muhammad, Brooklyn Mooney, Aurelia Paichi, Chiana Peters, Gustavo Salas, Oscar Quiroz, Joshua Reichler, Aldo Rodriguez, Zachary Schuster, Madison Segrist, William Steiner, Tyler Sterling, Faven Tewadros, Zachary Thorpe, cum laude, Ryan Toll, Michael Turner, Zachary Turner, Morgan Underwood, Cameron Welt, Daniel Wilmoth, Jack Zimmerman. The Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology, Dr. Henry Jackson, Jr., Chair. Dylan Anderson. Emily Arredondo. Lisette Nunez. Sabrina Bean. Pawan Bishwakarma. Gabriella Campbell. Frank Capolongo. Wyatt Clark. Emma Cotarone. Amanda Davis. Marco DiCarlo. Heidi Dobbins, magna cum laude. Savannah Ellis. Jairo Espino. Jordan Nicole Finn, summa cum laude. Jamie Finnerty. Joya Fisk. Denise Garcia. Kyle Frayden. Sandra Frimpong. Savannah Garris, cum laude. Francine Gonzalez. Tori Gonzalez. Henry Gonzalez. Tanya Granados Camacho. Derek Hendricks. Jasmine Hernandez. Sunny Hill, summa cum laude. Nicole Hollingsworth, magna cum laude. Stephen Holtz. Mackenzie Hotan. Enzo Envernitze, magna cum laude. Jennifer Johnson. Shay Johnson. Lawanda Jones Streeter. Taylor Krijakin. Brennan Lee Lineweber. Michaela Lertle. Deandra Lewis. Tyler Lightley. Weston Lone. Sasha Lyons. Brianna Monkey. Jasmine Mare Sanchez. Norma Martinez. John McIntyre. Kevin Michigan. Cassandra Miyoko Mills. Norma Miramontes. Mizraim Miranda. Braden Morrison. Darrell Morning. Brittany Nathan. Stephanie Nolasco. Draksha Nunez. Victoria Salas. James Petros. Ayush Rajalawat. Katia Araceli Ramirez Lara. Reno B. Reese. Michaelan Reed. Rachel Reyes. Rachel Rhodes. Randall Ricks. Nicholas Riggin. Adrian Rivera. Dylan Roberts. Evelyn Rodriguez. Nicholas Rodriguez. Ruby Rodriguez. Erica Romero Ruiz. Sydney Ross. Matthew Royball. Matthew Royball. Asta Ruakite. Betty Salgado. Pablo Sanchez. Edith San Juan, Ebony Calhoun Stark, Corin Stigall, Abigail Stillwell, cum laude, Zachary Sturgeon, Anthony Torres, Anthony Valero, Serena Dervong, Ariel Vinson, Andres Visuraga, William Voven, Brenda Lee Washington, Courtney Withrow, Alexana Zabel, Francis Zavala, magna cum laude. The Department of Engineering and Engineering Technology, Dr. Fred Barlow, Chair. Efren Acevedo, Rossini Alba, Micah Blackwell, Jesse Brock, Amy Carl, Leonardo Castano, Erkan Sebichoglu, David Kobos, Paul Cowie, Elizabeth Lynn DeFeo, Horacio Bernal, Isaac Michael Ellis, Ava Glassmeyer, Robinson Goldman, Peter Gollage, William Goodrich, Leah Graklanoff, Jorge Eduardo Gutierrez Castro, Cody Howard, cum laude, Dakota Jones, Ian Kelly, Matthew Kettler, Patrick Kramer, Cesar Luna, Aaliyah Esquivel, Oscar Navarro Hernandez, Juan Vincent Fongsi, Lindsay Rindle, Juan Sandoval, Ezekiel Estrada, Zachary Snyder, Herman Solis Jr., Daniel Joseph Spiesman, Mohammed Zidane. The Department of Health Professions, Dr. David Zeiler, Chair. Haley Adamson, cum laude. Danahi Alcala, Heather Archuleta, Joyce Balahonda, Lydia Bekele, Louise Betts, Marin Bien, Ryan Blake, Samantha Blake, Stephanie Braun, Amanda Brock, summa cum laude, Yennefer Castaneda, Tristan Bootson, Kaylee Karen, Jocelyn Garcia, Anna Marie Chambers, Madeline Chapman, Marcella Corral, Taryn Cosentino, Valerie Davenport, Madison Dent, Samantha Dinan, Nguyen Duan, Simone Dubois, Caitlin Dunn, Lilit Ermoyan, magna cum laude, Deborah Evans Cool, Emily Geibel, Lensa Hussein Godana. Nicole Greco, magna cum laude. Tamara Grossman. Courtney Halligan. Aaron Herman. Shira Hill, magna cum laude. Tessa Hill. Adriana Ibarra. Maddie Johnson. Chad Kyle. Jennifer Lynn King. Rosanna Kakoinian. Janine Krieger. Martina Kuhar. Scott Lackermeyer. Laura Lofton. Nikki Lofton. Amber Longoria. Irma Lopez. Jordan Mathieu. Prakash Magar, cum laude. Colette Martinez. Victoria Macias. Maria Mastrolillo. Lauren McCoy. Abida Meghi. Candice Moncayo. Michonne Moore. Pamela Rico Mortel. Michaela Mudge, magna cum laude. Rachel Muha Wainamana. Kaylee Mall. Peyton McLeand. Peyton McLeland. Delaney Oates. Jennifer Olson, magna cum laude. Aya Omran. Hannah Page. Estefany Figueroa. Ekaterina Peters. Diksha Pradhan. Amairani Ramirez. Annalise Rasmussen. Lori Richard. Abigail Roberts. Liliana Rodriguez Albino. Cody Rule. Alicia Salviejo Roberson. Marcus Segura. Lisbeth Solis Regalado. Abby Thies. Abreon Michael Ali Toombs. Sierra Trigg. Brenna Vallejos. Tori Vanderslice. Montoya Walker. Jessica Del Carmen Walton, summa cum laude. Olatundun Aina Yisa. Nadia Zadran.
Department of Human Performance and Sport, Dr. Chad Harris, Chair. Arua Akoji Aguda. Alejandro Javier Alanes. Whitney Diane Allen. Adam Bayul. J. Peter Brogdon. Daisy Jade Collins. Walker Scott Davis, summa cum laude. Jalen de Herrera. April de Gianantonio, summa cum laude. Samba Ori Diop, summa cum laude. Connor John Eichler. Connie Ellsbury. Sean Michael English. Cody James Earp. Shannon Marie Escalante. Amy Fountain, magna cum laude. Rose Gilliard. Kayla Marie Greenfield. Audrey Lauren Hagar, cum laude. Maximilian Thomas Holwinski, Dana Allison Holliday, Bobby Johnson, Jonathan Robert Crambier, Joseph Anthony Laporte, Kara Landis, Jordan Ashley Lewis, Aubrey Sage Lombard, Mariano Lopez, Emily Lucas, Cole James Lukasevich, magna cum laude, Sierra Grace Martin, Brady Patrick Mielnicki, Marisa Tiana Mosca, George Elias Nasarawi III, Christina Ray Nelson, Colvin Nordberg, cum laude, Kathleen Marie Oliver, Portia Pettis, Viridiana Plasencia, Nicholas Polite, Chase Aaron Remy, Tristan Glenn James, Christopher James Riley, Troy John Sudur, Logan David Taylor, Jolene Terry, Catherine Nicole Thomas, William Henry Thorne IV, Dean Jeremy Teisinger, Jace Tyler Whitmus, Irma Centeno, Caitlin Marie Smutka, Department of Human Services and Counseling, Miss Annie Butler Chair, Molly Catherine Anderson, Lynette Bertino Badazarian, Rachel Ray Baumgartner, Abigail Paige Bradbury, cum laude, Destiny Roberta Candelaria, Samuel Raymond Joel the Crane, summa cum laude, Brianna Gail Engstrom, Ellen Nicole Fabricius, magna cum laude, Letitia Ford, Elizabeth Garcia Perez, Tasha Lauren Gortmaker, Bryson Jeffrey Hammer, cum laude, Naomi Hattenhauer, magna cum laude, Julia Christina Hughes, Nicholas William Lady, Elizabeth Lopez, Alice Lucille Nichols, Jessica Oliver, Kayla Ann Piper, Amelia Page Poshkes, Jacob William Regan, Daniela Salgado, Alexis Ashley Sanelli, Monet Schwegel, Mitchell James Weiner, Cody White, Department of Industrial Design, Dr. Ted Shin Chair, Kelly Rose Atwood, Jacob Garrett Beelers, Howard Brown, Matthew J. Culver, George Carl Dierking, magna cum laude, David Angelo Duran Jr., Warren Delbert Harris, Jeremiah Matthew Husky, Michael Hunter Kovach, Cristiano Lorenzo Martinez, Jordan Harrison Nelson, Benjamin David Plucker, Monica Rose Queen, Ian Edward Rezak, Macaulay Chase Roman, Logan Matthew Schaefer, Matthew Jude Silva, Easton Ryan Sinclair, Christy Ann Patricia Tapan, cum laude, Mackenzie Ruth Vogel, Garrison Michael Way, Nicholas John Webb, Luke Eschenlor Wheeler, Department of Journalism and Media Production, Dr. Christopher Jennings, Chair, Sophia Benedetto, Elena Nicole Brown, Adam Devereaux, Ricardo Antonio Fresquez, Grant Morgan Fricky, Mariah Xochitl Green, summa cum laude, Jordan Taylor Harris, Sheridan Keith, Daniel John Koch, Brenna Marie Krusek, Yoselin Marlene Mesa Miranda, Michael Ortiz, Anastasia Sharif Pelot, Trung Min Fan, Aniello Vincent Piro, Elizabeth Lindsay Rosenberg, Michael Patrick Ryan, Lee Van Samudio, Claudia Sanchez, Gibson Grace Schaefer, Maria Clara Sierra Gayon, Aaron Skoglund, Brian Smith, Clara Tate, Danielle Wyrosdik, Robert Henry Zuraski, Department of Nursing, Dr. Teresa Buxton Chair, Kirsten Elizabeth Arcarezi, Rachel Michelle Aritola, Haileyesus Kaso Asifa, Julia Kathleen Bryan, magna cum laude, Davon Burnley, Taylene Kalori, cum laude, Corinne Renee Kramer, summa cum laude, William Crowley, magna cum laude, Jacqueline Delgado, Monique Renee Dominguez, Siyat Dubat, Olivia Hannah Elizabeth Dupuy, cum laude, Holly Ann Elliott, and Michelle Engen, Rachel Jane Erickson, summa cum laude, Abigail Danny Fluharty, magna cum laude, Magda Germay, Edith Gomez Moncada, Alicia Yolanda Hansen, magna cum laude, Zoe Mali Harmon, Victor Hernandez, Claire Olivia Hill, Sydney Ann Holland, Aaron Dean Keniston, magna cum laude, Brooke Madeira, summa cum laude, Jennifer Maldonado, Heather McRoy, Alejandra Guadalupe Mergil Amaya, Mark Edward Mueller, Cheryl Lynn Nelson, Diana Marie Nevarez, Paulina Ruen, Jenna Chika Nwosu, Theophilia O'Keen, Jared Daniel Platts, Alondra Maria Robledo, Julia Isabel Soriano Rodriguez, Courtney Mary Rogers, Rebecca Scalora, Danielle D. Schott, cum laude, Melissa Glee Shamblin, Carissa Desiree Smith, Kelsey Ann Somerville, Jeffrey David Steele, Jamie Lauren Thompson, cum laude, Noel Turbit Verfuth, Jennifer Bialpando, Austin Connor Voss, cum laude, Stacy Lynn Wells, Austin Russell Whitley, Helen Avera Walder Gabriel, Department of Nutrition, Dr. Rachel Sinley, Chair, Julia Allard, Katerina Marie Bollinger, cum laude, Mackenzie Brown, Trista Lee Daniels, summa cum laude, Lydia Fernandez, cum laude, Ruzul Hamad, Margaret Ann Stone Jameson, Jessica Diane Martinez, Delaney Elizabeth Ann McCutcheon, Deanna Mills, Matthew Allen Navarro, Maritza Orozco Reyes, Salma Ortiz, summa cum laude, Jessie Nicole Phillips, summa cum laude, Sydney Rodiek, Marwa Salem, Sarah Tafik Showish, Justin Theodore Stensland, Katrina Southers, Clarissa Thomas, Miaisha Tashley Triplett, Ashley Lauren Buskirk, Danica Vielma, summa cum laude, Yamama Amar Yaya, Amanda Yolin, Department of Social Work, Dr. Jessica Retram, Chair, Steve Howard Anderson, Julissa Amy Ayala, Catherine Dawn Britia Bradway, Kara Noel Frantantuono, Angela Kim Hoops, Heather McCormack, John Patrick Riley, Michael Rogers, Paul Martin Segal, Memuna Tossa, Thomas Sangno Yi, Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Science, Dr. Rosie Catch, Chair, Patricia Beach, Shaylee Ann Bunkers, Courtney Ray Crocker, Maria Elena Dornon, Cassandra Lynn Taylor, Elizabeth Nicole Fleming, Amber Lynn Fluden, Sheena Land, Cecilia Estefania Ramos Perez, Cynthia Ashley Rawlings, Mackenzie Cassie Wyckoff.
The College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, Dr. Jason Janke, Chair. The Department of Art, Dr. Deanne Petlinsky, Chair. Tatiana Varela, cum laude. Francesca Cumbas Martinez, Brian Garrett Lawrence, Michael Matushita, Melina Piotrowski, Mary Sikora, Cullen Toole. The Department of Biology, Dr. Cheryl Zadowich, Chair. Megan Allen, Haley Noel Al-Mansouri, Berenice Bermudez, Andrew Berthold, Taylor Boyd, Carrie Rose Bunstein, Mudadi, Kristen Shea Doel, Christina Freyd, Maria Lerma, Andrew Lewis, Jake Luong, Nika McFarland, Stephanie Mulberry, Christopher Peters, Lisa Potter, Allison Potts, Jonathan Priest, Emily Sell, Cosima Smiley, Delaney Magic Taylor, Prisma Villalobos, Mariah Wakefield, Pang Xiong. The Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Dr. Andrew Bonham, Chair. Mekdes Asefa, Arlie Bunchongchith, Catherine Gamboa, Catherine Burkhart, Denise Velasquez, Lauren Moser. The Department of Communication Studies, Dr. Daniel Lair, Chair. Edwin Emiliano, Diamond Lamar Lottie, Paulina Poyas, Ryan Ravaris, Victor Werner, Micah Wheeler. The Department of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences, Dr. Ford Lux III, Chair. Annie Elizabeth Sage Klontz, John D. Guillian, Kyle Hansen, Zachariah Lewis, Patrick John O'Shaughnessy, Andrew Paroxai, Taylor Schoenfeld. The Department of English, Rebecca Gorman O'Neill, Chair. Emily Bolt, Matthew Candelaria, Jacob Chappa, Thomas Martin, Alexandria Perano, Kelsey Nicole Smith. The Department of History, Dr. Matt Makeley, Chair. Ryan Boucher. Catherine Doyle. Madison Drayling. Harrison Israel. Laylee Monroe. Jacob Walsh. Brian Wismar. Amber Woodruff. Amber Michelle Smith. The Individualized Degree Program. Brittany Amadei. John Cronin. Frank Christopher England. Anna Erickson. Charles Frederick. Destiny Haupt. Rania Khatib Rahali. Anna Marie Kraft. Joellen McFarland. Maureen Nietfeld. Jean-Cassia Lee Nolan. Samuel Nolte. Bobby Ray Rogers. Esmeralda Sarai Rosa de Mendez. Jermaine Santasteven Watts. Michael Schneider. Christy J. Schwartz, summa cum laude. Andrew John Sloan. Caroline Tavani. Mostafa Wardak. Ralph Williamson. Kaylee Wilson. Alec Young. The Department of Mathematical and Computer Sciences, Dr. Elizabeth Ribble, Chair. Emily Berger. Bridget Flanagan. Courtney Fleming. Marlon Lopez. Brianna McCoy. Derek Michelle. Zachary Moreland. Adonis Muminovic. Thomas Tekmansky. Gregory Tot. Kevin Valenzuela. Adewale Zadron.
The Department of Modern Languages, Dr. Maria Akrabova, Chair. Nora Alicia Labatos Briones. Jennifer A. Rendon. Alexa M. Cantayano. The Department of Music, Dr. Peter Schimpf, Chair. Emmanuel Alfredo Alexander. Miles Christopher Cook. Robin K. Lander. Alexander Francis Murphy. Francis Alexis Peterson. The Department of Philosophy, Dr. Brian Hutchinson, Chair. Colton I. Lee. The Department of Physics, Dr. Grant Den, Chair. Joseph Thomas Dahl. The Department of Political Science, Dr. Robert Preuss, Chair. Tanner Dubois Adams. Christina Esther Alvarenga. Andrea Carolina Calmanero Diosis. Yan Xin Song. The Department of Psychological Sciences, Dr. Leighton Curl, Chair. Krista Ashley Allen, cum laude. Nadare Anna Atefi. Kayla Marie Bauer. Timothy Joseph Bird. Camelia Cheka, summa cum laude. Chloe Creel. Suzette DeRoss. Paressa Elise Farshidnow. Gabriella Tovanch Frengus. Kendra Brianna Grady. Brandy Marie Jenkins. Tamarin Joubert. Paulina Briette Yuvanos Adame. Taylor Marie Mason. Devin Meshel MacArthur. Allison Colleen McGrath. Joy Melgarejo. Ryan Mills, Dylan Day Nyyork, Kyle Mitchell Pappas Adamson, Larissa Rose Ramadan, Kenzie Upton Roberts, Brianna Marie Schoonover, Raven Sean Teroade, Felicity Isabella Thompson, Antonio James Vigil, Janelle Diane Watkins, Brene Kiana Wellington. The Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Dr. Melissa Monson, Chair, Kate F. Gillespie, Amy Elizabeth Reinhardt, Janelle A. Roach.
The College of Business, Dr. Ann Murphy, Dean. Accounting, Mr. Greg Clifton, Chair. Christian Arignon. Jonathan Lee Berry, Jr. Avinash Barase. Trenton Crouch. Rose Dashinyam, magna cum laude. Zachary Davis. Freddie Jesus Duran Rodriguez. Logan James Hitchcock. Nicholas Lake, summa cum laude. Patrice Lewis. Joseph Martin. Jason Micklin. Elena Palnova. Hanbit Park. Allison Jean Parker. Vivian Paul. Rachel Pearson. Erica Quinones Munoz. Lawrence Rangel. Lawrence Rangel. Juliet Romero. Avram Chabagnon. Afifa Shanu. Hannah Smith, summa cum laude. Mitchell Sommerfeld. Pranay Suba. Marsha Fitzpatrick Tiwahade. The Department of Computer Information Systems and Business Analytics, Dr. Abel Moreno, Chair. Lobna Malav. Amir Rahim. Marek Romanowski. Oscar Sachs, summa cum laude. Robert William Sheehy. Cody Lawson Wright. The Department of Finance, Dr. Paul Camp. Robert Apodaca. Ashton Bell. Roberto Romero. Vishal Daud. Javier Diaz. Kaylee Fontes. Jared M. Handstrom. Hussein Ali Jaber. David Lewis. Claudia Recker. Marcos Alejandro Martinez. Sergelin Mukhbatar. Paul Newbert. Jesse Porter. Aaron Mary Elizabeth Redman. Alexis Robles Barrios. Orlando Roman. Kelsey Lynn Steen. Nicholas Welton. The Department of Management, Dr. Deborah Gilliard, Chair. Mackenzie Azam. Christina Bontempo. Jeffrey Borstel. Queen Leandra Sarmatier Kamak. Queen Kamak. Danielle DeMott. Sarah L. Bokili. Corbin Gilmore. Israel Gratrix. Lauren Haddock, Morgan Haddock, Cole Hammond, Olivia Holub, Marion Jaksek, Nils Clavers, Anastasia Kozlova, summa cum laude, Preston Lamb, Kayla Leffler, Eric Giovanni Loera Del Val, Laya Lohman, Jade Mako, Jake McManigal, Dylan Medina, Rachel Miller, Abran Montoya, Bailey Montoya, Kezad Parek, Kyle Pearsall, Marcus Pons, Leslie Morellis, Lydia Reyes, Alyssa Richter, Arturo Rivas Castañon, Bianca Rodriguez, summa cum laude, Abdul Samad, Jose Silva, Jobe Tijan, Ana Vega, Robert Vincent, Annie Wong, Corey Zybarth. The Department of Marketing, Dr. Nicole Vowles, Chair. Kimberly Adam, Stephen Baptista, Danielle Brooks, Ryan Comer, Michael Dike, Grant Engelman, Peter Fair, Marisa Garcia, Rebecca Gubrud, magna cum laude, Lindsay Guy, summa cum laude, Ryan Huggins, Haley Johnson, Damian P. Joseph II, Safa Kairala, summa cum laude, Zachary Leslie, Matthew Pashoki, Miguel Ramirez, Alicia Romo, Rebecca Roybal, Austin Simon, Isabella Simone, Amanda Simpson, Cynthia Toth, Michael Arthur Wara.
The School of Education, Dr. Elizabeth Hine, Dean. The Department of Elementary Education, Dr. Deborah Horan, Chair. Chelsea Clark. Summer Ashley De Herrera. Brittany Johnson. Michaela Schwinn. Pedro Javier Saez Vasquez. Joy Elizabeth Wills. The Department of Special Education, Dr. Kathy Whitmore, Chair. Allison Diane Carpenter. Emily Harriton. Amanda Jean Perkins. Joseph Hollis Stark, summa cum laude. The School of Hospitality, Dr. Christian Hardegree, Dean. Nicholas Joseph Danzo, Justin Todd Ellison, Caitlin Leanna Hengi, Cameron Nicole Porteman, Jenna Catherine Leifheit, summa cum laude. Madison Lee Leip, summa cum laude. Jackson Neil McDonald, Lauren Ann McNeil, Maria Elva Ramos, Caleb Richard Scholing, Sarah Nicole Turner, Alexis Honorato Valdez. The College of Professional Studies, Dr. Becky Trammell, Interim Dean. Advanced Manufacturing Sciences, Dr. Ted Shin, Interim Director. David Allen Andy, cum laude. The Department of Aviation and Aerospace Sciences, Dr. Jeffrey Forrest, Chair. Nicholas Chase Archer. Alan Geffen. Aaron Anthony Graham. Ian Lintner McLaughlin. Paul L. Matthews. Brandon Michael Murphy. Oliver Tishalombe Indumbi. Juan Carlos Puentes. Savannah Robinson, summa cum laude. Michael James Smith. The Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology, Dr. Henry Jackson, Chair. Mariah Monique Amis. Mary Catherine Amelia Banach. Noah Andrew Baum, summa cum laude. Georgina Lyon Sidenhas, magna cum laude. Avery Armstrong Grace Blanco, magna cum laude. Jessica Haley Greco Page. Julio Cesar Guzman. Rachel K. Henniger. Tanner Lane Hines Hatcher. Sydney Taylor Hyde. Mauricia Lene Blanchett Lee. Peyton Jane Lee, cum laude. Brett Austin Martin. Sheila Nair Martinez Reyes. Michaela N. McKenna. Cody Joseph McSparron. Heather Mentone. Zala Mezdak. Ivy Kim Ingao Ngo. Diana Lynn Norman. Nayela Isabel Nunez Hernandez. Sorrel Elijah Paris. Autumn Joe Parker. Alexandria Marie Scheid. Kaylee Elizabeth Trimble. Antonio James Vigil. Frank Kenneth Whitehead. Brandon L. Williams. The Department of Engineering and Engineering Technology, Dr. Fred Barlow, Chair. Jacob Aguiar. Kieran Mitchell Bride. Adrian Casey Eugenio, magna cum laude. Arnold Orlando Garcia. Daniel Jenkins. Christian Aubrey McGeehee. Adi Porras Becerra. The Department of Health Professions, Dr. Kevin Zeiler, Chair. Amy Renee Aragon. Chelsea Joyce Lynn Bernard. Clarissa Denise Davis. Stephanie Escudero Montoya. Beatriz Emily Holloman. Marcella Aurora Hovseth, summa cum laude. Ellie Ingram. Brittany S. Jones. Matthew Camrus. Rahel Zamichael Jebrahab Kidane. Michaela Marie Kratko. Yayoya Cindy Lee. Sydney Lujan, cum laude. Carrie Pan. Richard Duran Perez Jr. Lyseth Sacedo. Ashley Wheeler Bell, Master of Health Administration. Trustin Michael Zamora, magna cum laude. The Department of Human Performance and Sport, Dr. Chad Harris, Chair. Andrew James Blumberg. Liana Lynn Kalk. Jessica Lynn Chapa. Joseph A. DeCoud. Cameron Philip Dunbar. Eric Fedorko. Carrie Margaret Fleidner. Alicia Leanne Fredericks. Leonid Kopp, cum laude. Jonathan Edwards Lahoy. Mariah Renee Lynn Lassick. Spencer Elliott Parmalee. Christopher A. Razzo. Ilon Rodriguez. Manuel Saldivar, magna cum laude. Joyce-Ann Scrocky. Sydney Bell Warren. The Department of Human Services and Counseling, Dr. Annie Butler, Chair. Hamida Abdul Qadir. Eileen Alvarado Marquez, cum laude. David Lee Armstrong. Brittany Fox Birdwell. Stephen Thomas Genre. Louis Loren Pinkerton. The Department of Industrial Design, Dr. Ted Shin, Chair. Austin Lee Doherty. Austin Jean Jorstad. Tyson John Horton Rasmussen. The Department of Journalism and Media Production, Dr. Chris Jennings, Chair. Danielle Christine Archuleta. Andrea N. Brown. Sarah Marie Cobb, summa cum laude. Tessa Gabrielle Gartrell. Maxwell Aaron Green. Catherine Mary Kerr. Kimberly Alicia Reed, cum laude. The Department of Nursing, Dr. Teresa Buxton, Chair. Emily Nicole Avdi. Terry Marie Bernhard, cum laude. Aaron Casey Bowden. Rachel Alice Feynman. Megan Ann McCarthy Zayak. Gina Marie McHugh, Dorcas Okenele Okahan, Abby K. Payne, Jolene A. Smith, Galena Snook, Suzanne Torres, Lauren Ashley Truesdell. The Department of Nutrition, Dr. Rachel Sinley, Chair, Katie Lynn Ray, Kayla Valdez Roncall. The Department of Social Work, Dr. Jessica Rettram, Chair, Brianna Rose Benavides, Sarah Walliver Binkley, Adeline Mild Duanaluende, Abigail Ehart, Leslie Ann Elena Mascoro, Heather McCormick, Sarah Noella Michaud, Elizabeth Murphy, Abelard Ulysses Palmer, Jesse K. Perez, Bujana Radnovich, magna cum laude. The Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences, Dr. Jessica Rossi-Katz, Chair, Austin Jean Kuberski,